from New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show.
Decent, let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics, come on. There's a situation going on and I'm very, very upset. And we talked about it earlier this week and it has to do with Flavor Flav and Chuck D. They're still fighting. Still fighting. Okay, so on Monday I told you that on Sunday night, Flav was sent a cease and desist order from Chuck D. They're both the original founding members of Public Enemy back in 1985. Everybody else who's in the band right now has been added on since then. There's only 2 original founding members and there's no Chuck D and Public Enemy or Flav. Like, you need both of you. So, so here's the update. Because Chuck agreed to perform Fight the Power for Bernie Sanders, Bloomberg backed out.
Yeah, backed out.
I don't know whether you follow. I follow to the point of like, too much. Anyway, Chuck fired Flav from the group because Flav tweeted, "You want to destroy something we built over 35 years over politics?" Because Flav is not necessarily a Sanders fan. Chuck is the one who agreed and signed the paperwork for Public Enemy to perform. They were going to do Fight the Power. Now Chuck is clapping back with an official statement. Well, now here you go now. This is the update. Every member of the group except for Flav. Look, everybody signed it. Look, James Baum, Pop Dweezil, DJ Lord, and Jahi. And then Chuck D. Telling Flav basically have several seats. The Bernie Sanders incident is not why Flav was fired. Now come on, Flav. I take nobody's sides in this, by the way. This is like a group that, you know, I've been on a mic for 35 years, they've been on a mic for 35. Like, we all are in the same gang, so to speak. But I gotta tell you something. Flav, your track record is not a secret to those of us who've studied you. And I'm a studier of the pop culture. Why Norman calls me?
The Pope of pop culture.
Thank you. Flav, it is no secret that you are faulty in showing up to things, or you show up late, or you don't show up at all. This letter says, this is not why you're fired because of the Bernie Sanders. I said, Flav missed numerous live shows, album recording sessions. You know how much that cost? Photo shoots. We're trying to take a photo shoot. We hired the photographer, and always chose partying over work. Now, Flav, I know you're 60, and I know you got 8 kids with 4 babies' moms, but you still love that life in a weird kind of way. Like, you've just never gotten your priority. You know, all of us grew up like at the same time with this whole thing. Some of us got it and grew and know our priorities, and others, and then Flav clapped back, saying he can't be fired because he's not an employee. Well, I agree. Here's the quote. Here's the quote. Here's the quote. Here's the quote. All right. It's not Public Enemy when Chuck D is by himself. It's Public Enemy when Chuck D and Flavor Flav come together, and I agree. Because let me tell you something right now. You know, as an aficionado of and student of hip hop, I know I don't look that way because I'm wearing a nice. I've grown up, I have my priorities in check, but I've got my ways, right? So let me just get back to my ways and tell you something right now. Look, Chuck D, nobody wants to hear you politicizing for more than one song. Now, we like the leather medallions, and when we like when you help us all understand a little bit more about politics. Not that we believe what you say, but, you know, Public Enemy put it down back in the day. You know what I mean? And they made us, it was just a... But I'll be honest with you, after one song of Chuck D screaming at me about how I'm supposed to believe, I want to hear 911's a joke in your town. And I want to hear all that. I want to see the clock. There is no Public Enemy without Flavor Flav. And Chuck D, you can think so if you want. It's like having salt without pepper. It's not happening. Now, what part of that story am I gonna be read for filth for? Every day, somebody's trying to crunch me down. I don't care. Yes, crunch me all the way down. Let me tell you something. My belly is feeling very jolly because that Jonathan Chabin left me that glazed donut thing with the chicken in the middle. Look, he left me a whole bunch of them. I shared with my crew, as I always do. Are you all sleepy? Are they sleepy? Look. And I put the hot sauce on it. So between the hot sauce and the sugar from the glaze, the heartburn is about to sink in. Let me tell you something. All right, I'm just trying to stall on something. All right, if you don't read me for the first story, then you'll read me for this. I don't care. This is my opinion. What I don't like is, okay, I love Ashley Graham. She's the beautiful model. She's been on our show. We love her. I've seen her out socially, and she's being mommy shamed by me. Suzanne, I don't know where you weigh in on this. Yep. And co-host, just freeze and listen to what I'm saying, because I don't like what she did. Now, as a mother, you hate it when you go places and there are no changing tables, right? And you know when your 7-week-old son, 7 weeks old, she's out at Staples. And Nortman is like, why was a stapler and Sharpies, why were they?
So important.
She's a businesswoman, Nortman.
Yeah, so she goes to
called
Staples.
Being a working mother.
So she goes to Staples herself.
Why not, Nortman?
Because she's this big supermodel. Send somebody. Anyway, whatever.
I go there by myself too. But I'm not a big talk show host. I get it. I get it. You will always revere Ripa over me. Okay. Sit right over there or stand. That's why I don't give you a seat. Yep, you're gonna stand there the whole time. Stand, suffer. And then this is where people say to me, you treat your staffers horribly. Pick a finger. You wish you worked here. Sorry. All right, I'm trying to gear up because this story is really sensitive, but so she's in Staples with her 7-month-old son. Beautiful boy, father, all kind of chocolate brown. Married, she's got her supermodel career. Look, there they are. Loves her. They got one child, and he's 7 weeks old. And you know how a mom's work is never done, even after you have the baby. These days, if you need something, you get in the car and you go yourself. So they're at the Staples, and he does an explosive. Explosive. And there's the picture, right? So she changed him in the aisle. Now, personally speaking, I don't want to see this. I'm gonna wait, hold on. I heard no real loud. Good. There's one person who agrees with me. I'm gonna tell you why. Because when your baby is 7 weeks old and you're Ashley Graham, or, you know, there's certain places where people don't have cars to go to the store, mostly New York City in the 5 boroughs. You know, you take an Uber, you go to the store, you have your baby with you, there's no place to go. The Staples had no changing table, there was no place proper. He had an explosive, and I get it. But here's my thought. This is what people revere. Now, mothers are looking at Ashley and saying, well, if she can do it, I can do it too. No, the hell you can't. This is what you're supposed to do, right? If you're an Ashley Graham. If you're an Ashley Graham, I'm not saying woman in the 5 boroughs who might take an Uber or a cab to the store with her 7-month-old and 7-week-old, excuse me, and had nobody to babysit. I understand the struggle. The struggle is real as a mom. Why didn't she take the baby out to the car? You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay, co-host, okay. Okay, so far so good. If you're mad at me, you don't have to clap. You know, you can be mad, whatever. We can fight during commercial. And my other thing is, if you have a 7-week-old child, and there's nothing wrong with taking her son out at 7 weeks old, but you're watching the baby more than you're watching where the Sharpies are and the rings of paper and the cartridges for your printer. When you see that baby's face turn purple, you know what they're doing. They're about to push one out. You leave your whole basket there. You scoop up the baby. Now, she's got a changing mat, as you can see. All I'm saying, but if, you know, I just wish that she would have done something different. This is not cool, and I don't know why we have to know about it on your Instagram. This is not hot. Ashley, I like you. This is not hot. This is sending a bad message. I don't want to see this in the store. I don't, and I'm a mom. I don't want to see this. Like Kev, you know, you know when their face turns purple, or you see their ears flip up. You know what they're doing, or their nostrils flare. Have you ever changed Jack or Pete in the middle of a store?
Jack used to have a lot of explosives.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't do it in the store, but I would go outside to the car, or I would honestly find a grass to lay him down on outside and change him. I've done that before, outside, underneath a tree, behind a bush or something. I've done that.
Not behind a bush. It's not shameful. It's
but just to give also the baby some privacy. Like, I don't know. I felt weird about that out in the open.
Is this weird to you?
I would have not have done this in an aisle. I would have taken the baby outside and found someplace else.
Well, if you're Ashley Graham, if you're John Queen Public, this is what I would have done. I would have, like, if I'm on that same aisle, honestly, I would have put all my stuff aside and helped you out. I carry, well, not now, apparently. Oh, Brendan holds it. My sanitizer. I carry that sanitizer and the wipes. I would have helped clean. I always have a scarf with me. Yes, this is a random mom, not a rich lady. You know, a mom in distress. I would have gone up to the department and said, close down both sides of this aisle and let us get this together. And I would have walked her to the car because I'm compassionate. That's the kind of person I am. But what I don't want to see is a rich lady doing this and then you all thinking that's cool. That's not hot. Nope. 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 No. Where's Boof? He didn't show up for work?
He's here. He's in the bathroom, probably.
Yeah, feeding the meter. Yeah, he's got an explosive. No, you don't know. Boof drinks a certain tea. When Boof comes to your house and he lets you know, he's disgusting. He'll be like, look, I just had my tea. I'm like, okay, then you go all the way over. Here's the spray. Couple of new rolls of toilet paper. Let me know when he gets back over there. Okay. Oh. So Michael Jackson's son, Blanket, I feel uncomfortable calling him that. I felt it even when he was a little boy, but he's 18 years old and he's moved out, he's on his own. That's Blanket. No, he's happy though. I know he's, no, everybody gets caught mean mugging at times. But that's a good picture. I don't know why we couldn't find a better one of Blanket being happy.
Blanket is elusive.
Excuse me?
Blanket is elusive, and we don't see a lot of Blanket.
Okay, so
we take what we can get, basically.
We've never had a smile pick. Like, why do we have to pick this? Blanket now goes by BG. Okay, so that's what you call him, BG. Like staying alive, staying alive. Okay, BG just bought what they call a starter home for $2.6 million in Calabasas. Honey, let me tell you something about this Blanket, okay? This Blanket at 18 years old has grown to be somebody to, you know, you really, or at least me, I'm like, okay, I like his moves. 6 bedrooms, 7.5 bathrooms, a 3-car garage. This needs to be redone though. This is an antiquated bathroom. Blanket, the thing is, yeah, if you can just get somebody in to redo the bed, like the brown and these corny tiles and stuff. The chandelier is good and the lighting, but yeah, yeah. Anyway, it's got a gym and a swimming pool and a spa. It's a gated community in Calabasas. 24/7 security, neighbors, Dr. Dre. So there is a doctor in the neighborhood. Dr. Dre and John Travolta. And Marsha Clark lives right next door. Right next door. Ooh, excuse me. And this kid is only 18 years old. Now he's a Jackson. Of course he has 2.6 million. By the way, this is what 2.6, in Jersey, 2.6 million buys you zilch. This right here, 2.6, and that's a lot of money, but I'm just saying, and he's 18. But you know what? He's proven to be a really good kid. You know, he raised himself, basically. You know, he lived in the house at Havenhurst with Grandma Jackson, but she's always been a bit elderly and a bit frail. So she wasn't really able to watch him do his homework or tell him what to do when he gets off the school bus. The other 2 were older than him, so Blanket was basically left in the house with his grandma. And you could see where that could be a problem. You know, he could have turned into anything, but he used to come home from school, and we talked about this on Hot Topics. He'd come home from school and do his homework properly. He's really into video games and loves comic books. He'd do his homework. He was an A student, as I can remember.
Really good grades, yeah.
Really good grades. Did it on his own. His grandma did not have to get in his behind about it. And so he lived in the house, and now, isn't it crazy? He's a Jackson, but this is what they call a starter home. Did you see that descending staircase? What the dynasty at 18 is going on? Oh. Oh. Oh, BG. By the way, he also has a YouTube channel where he reviews movies, and he's really good at it. Like, he can tell you what movies are gonna be the hits and the misses. There he is at the end. There's Uncle Tito at the, cousin Tito. One of them.
One of Tito's sons.
One of Tito's sons. Looks just like him. Anyway, that's the whole family, but it's Blanket's. Anyway, BG, congratulations. Good luck. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Is he over there? I can't see. The cameras are. Okay, Boof.
Hey.
Boof.
Hey.
I'm just calling you in because, so I'm on the phone with Boof. I called him about something or another, maybe some sneakers or, you know, whatever. And he's like, I'm on the phone with my mom. Let me call you back. Or no, he says, I'm on the phone with my mom. Hold on, I'm gonna hang up on her and then stay right there. And I was like, no, we all do that. You know what I'm saying? But Mrs. Boof is a lovely woman. I've met her before, you know, I've been around, you know what I mean? No, the Boof family is lovely. Mr. Boof, Mrs. Boof, DJ Boof, the Boof grandchildren. They're a lovely family. They're from Trinidad, right? So I tell Boof, don't hang up on your mom. I can talk to you about whatever stupid game I'm running. You know, just call me when you get off the phone. And he's like, no, I'm gonna hang up. I said, put your mom on the phone right now. I'm gonna tell her exactly what's going on. Yes, I'm that girl. I'm gonna tell your mother that you're about to hang up on her to talk to me. Mrs. Boof, what I have to say is not important. He pulls his mother on the 3-way, and his mother ends up inviting me to Sunday dinner this weekend. Yeah. Mrs. Boof is an excellent cook. All that Trini food, and she knows how to pile it on for the take-home plate. And she cooks early, 12 o'clock, just the way I like it. Yup. Boof.
Hey.
After we hung up, did she take my invitation back?
No, she didn't take it back.
And then they stare at Boof and they stare at me. They're like, what's going on over here? No, his family likes me like that. You're a mess. See you at Sunday dinner.
Yes.
And she makes that original stuff. Like, she's got the accent, and, you know, and like, she's not like second generation. They're here like fresh off the boat. Boof is the first. Boof is the firstborn in this country, right, Boof?
Yeah.
Yeah. And they also have the ting. Oh, I know that's Jamaican, but it's still Caribbean, but Okay, now here's the problem I have. We're gonna stop talking about hairlines unless we can all laugh together, okay? Because everybody has a little bit of a challenge of a hairline if you're old enough to understand what I'm saying. If you're young, yours is coming. Now look at here. Shaquille O'Neal, it is true, right? Look, Shaquille O'Neal, right? First of all, that beautiful smile, all that NBA money, the legend of Shaquille. He's strong enough to give you a piggyback ride when you need it, or throw you, you know, up and twirl you around and catch you, and you don't fall on the ground. I dig him. Not like that, like I dig him for girls who dig him. Like I get it, I get him so much. So he had a bet with Dwayne Wade on a game. Shaquille lost the bet. And what was the bet that Shaquille
I think it was the
put a hairline
Bucks versus the Heat. And
I don't care about that.
Exactly.
What
So
was the
whoever
bet?
lost, you have to just, he was gonna let his hair grow out.
Right. So Shaq let his hair grow out. Okay, this is bald Shaq. But no, pull up. Apparently, Ashley Graham was in
Actually, oh, she was in Staples.
shopping for Sharpies for Shaq's hairline. But you know what? I don't mind it. Like this is fun. He's a whole ball. Do you understand what I'm saying? He's a whole ball of fun. Please don't try to find a read out of anything that I've said in this entire Hot Topics, because you know what? I really don't care. Then you don't have to watch. We got more great show for you, everybody. Up next. We've got the medical scoop on a woman that I respect. She's a doctor. We're gonna talk corona. Next. Grab a snack. Come on back. So we're back. The coronavirus is a mess. I don't think you know what to think about it, because I certainly don't. And now it's a worldwide thing. There's cases every place. Nobody is safe. They're threatening us to, you know, stock up on stuff. My friend, Dr. Raj, has been doing this forever. She's also a professor of medicine at NYU Langone Health. So please welcome Dr. Raj. Doctor, thank you, doctor. You're welcome. Okay. So they're saying more than 94,000 people are infected.
That's right.
Are we supposed to be worrying?
Okay, well, I certainly don't want people to panic, because that never helps anything, right? But I think it's important to be aware of the situation and to be updating because this is an evolving situation. This is a new virus. That's why it's called the novel coronavirus. We're still learning day by day exactly how it behaves. We do know there are over 130 cases in the US right now, 9 deaths. Even in New York, we just heard of more cases today.
And in Westchester, they closed a private school for the day.
That's right, that's right. So we have to be careful, but I want you to remember that this, for most people who get it, will be a mild illness. So even though you hear the numbers, 80% of people really will get
Nobody wants a mild oral
I
illness,
know,
Dr.
I
Raj.
know.
What are you talking about?
No, but it's not like Ebola, it's not like SARS. I mean, it is a lot better in terms of those numbers, but it is very contagious. We are going to see things get worse before they get better in terms of numbers.
Why are people dying?
Well, first of all, we're testing a lot more people now, so the numbers are going to go up just because of that. Why are people dying? Well, there's certain people that are at higher risk. If you're elderly, which they call that over 65,
My
which isn't
parents
even
will be
that
here
old.
in 2 weeks.
I
They're in their
know.
80s and they're flying
Yeah.
on the plane.
So they have to be very careful.
Oh.
If you're elderly, if you have medical conditions.
What a perfect excuse to cancel that visit. Bye. No.
At any age, if you have heart disease, diabetes, asthma, medical conditions, you are at higher risk. Some good news, children actually seem to be less at risk than adults, which is nice for those moms out there.
Okay.
But no, if you are elderly, I probably would advise against, exposing yourself in that way. So you have to be careful.
So I can't see my parents until this is all done?
Well, you could maybe go see them.
I'm elderly. I'm 55. Elderly-ish.
Not quite. But yeah.
Look, is the quarantine real?
So
Because I would
yeah.
love to be quarantined in my apartment.
A lot of people have been telling me that. Okay, do I think there's going to be a full-blown quarantine where we can't leave our houses? Probably not, although I don't have a crystal ball and this situation is changing day by day. But do I see a situation where people may be asked to avoid large gatherings? Already people, Facebook, Google, they're canceling their big conferences.
Not going out for dinner.
Right, and maybe you shouldn't be going.
Comic-Con pulled out of the commie and the con.
Exactly, and we may see.
Marvel, I think it was.
That's
one of
right.
Those,
People may be asked to work from
Mariah
home more.
Carey and them canceled a whole concert.
A lot of people
well,
are
that's
doing it.
poor ticket sales right there.
Okay, can't comment on
Any
that. I don't know.
excuse is better than none, sorry.
Right. But are schools going to close? I doubt it, but there may be temporarily. We have to be prepared, but don't panic.
When you live in multi-people dwelling,
Yeah.
like if you live in an apartment,
Yeah.
can you catch it through the air vents?
No, what it seems to be is that it's not something that's going to survive in the air for a long
Okay.
period of time, but it will survive on surfaces. So actually up to days. Yeah, so what's the best thing you can do in terms of prevention? We actually have a list
Don't touch
of
anything.
tips. That's one of them. So number one is the one I always tell people, wash your hands. And I know it sounds like a
That's
cliche.
where Gold Bond comes in.
You want
This
to
is
wash.
not a Gold Bond thing, but you
No.
know I love my Gold Bond. You
Yeah,
wash
and this
your
is not
hands
just a
and then
little
just
like this,
keep 'em
20
moist.
seconds,
So they look
exactly.
pretty, but they're clean.
Exactly. You also want to carry hand sanitizer because you don't always have a sink available.
No, I like the ones that with the wipe. I like the cloth.
Right, you can do those as well, the wipes with the hand
Now,
sanitizer.
this thing about shaking hands, I can't believe
Yeah.
people even on my social media, pick a finger. They're like, I can't believe Wendy's not shaking hands, she's bumping elbows. I don't want what you have, and you don't want what I have.
You're so right. I'm a huge believer in the elbow, the wave. These days, even without corona, cold and flu season,
How
you
close
really
should you
don't
talk? Because I have somebody here I was just complaining about
Close
earlier.
talker?
He talks close.
Yeah.
He never understands when I say stop talking so long and stop talking so close.
Yeah, you want
And he
to
was
be...
doing that before Corona. He's been here for a long time.
Okay.
He talks in my face like this. I'm like, get out of here
No,
with
it's
that.
too close because those respiratory droplets with mucus,
what I say.
saliva, they can land on your face, on your eyes, your nose, your mouth.
You know who it
want
is.
to really be about 6 feet away, honestly, if you think someone's
Perfect.
sick.
No, even if nobody's sick, you don't
Yeah,
want
you don't want their germs, and they don't want yours.
Like
Yeah.
I do a quick hug with, when you
Yeah.
guys, when you win something, but a quick hug. Don't linger. Stop
Right.
talking.
Stay away from sick people. You also want to avoid touching your face. We do this
I do this all the
unconsciously.
time.
I know.
Yeah, like
but
I-
we need to get out of that habit. And you got to teach your kids too. And if you are gonna, touch anything, you wash your hands before you touch your face.
Brendan,
Get her some hand
please,
sanitizer.
I feel, look, my
Yeah.
skin is peeling off my fingers.
And one of the big things, right, dry skin is not good because then you have cracks in your skin. You
Great,
contract germs.
perfect.
Moisturize.
All right, so
and please, if you are sick, and I want everyone to do this, stay at home.
What about the
people
masks?
show up at work. Okay, the masks.
No, people show up all the time at
With
work.
fevers and colds, and you're not doing anyone a favor. Believe me, your boss, everyone would rather you stay at home. So do that. Okay, the masks. This is a very kind of complicated issue because the truth is, The masks are probably better than nothing. On the other hand, we don't have enough masks for everyone to go out and stockpile right now.
Yes, we do, because she ordered some off Amazon. She got the good ones.
Right.
What'd you call that?
The point is
Off eBay. Excuse me.
Right. A lot of these masks actually are made in China, so we are going to run short if people go crazy. And we need them for the healthcare workers, for the people that are on the front lines. First of all, the paper masks, like in this picture, don't do very much at all.
Can't you take an ugly skirt and make it into a mask? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, you really want the proper mask that's been fitted for your face specifically. And you want to really just avoid sick people. That's better than a mask. And wash your hands. That's going to give you the best protection.
Dr. Raj, when do you think this will be over?
So...
That's my last question.
Yeah, I wish I could say it's going to be over at this period of time. The truth is most experts in the field are saying this is probably going to become a circulating virus like the flu that we're going to see every year. But by then, hopefully by next year, we'll have a vaccine. We'll understand more about it, and we'll be able...
This is why you need a steady lover. You don't need to be like it's so big.
One of many reasons, yes.
You know, us single people out here, you know, we're out here making friends and finding lovers. It is not cute, honey. And get out of my plate, and you can't eat off my fork. Dr. Raj in her Avery Legere dress.
Good eye, Wendy.
So much. Thank you. Thank you. Up next, everybody, listen, drugstores have some of the best stuff. We got the beauty finds from the drugstore. In other words, affordable next. Don't go far. No, this is really fabulous.
They're sold out.
They are?
They're flying off the shelves.
Okay, now look here, everybody.
We should do an audience giveaway.
Starting trouble already, it's Sadie Murray. Listen, she's got the must-haves with the Drugstore Beauty finds. I don't care what woman you are and how much you make, everybody uses a drugstore in between everything.
Of course.
Come on, Sadie, what are we talking about?
I know you love a good dewy skin, right? This is the Catrice Prime and Fine Dewy Glow Finish Spray. I love this. You can go to Ulta and spray and just see if you like it. This makes your skin look super illuminated. It's great for setting your makeup, but I also love it for just on the go.
This is gonna be set.
Do you love it?
Just in time for the Boofs.
Oh!
Sunday dinner. Okay.
Amazing, right? So we love this.
It smells good too.
$7.99.
And what does this do? Just sets your makeup.
It sets your makeup, but it also makes it look super dewy. So if you want to look like illuminated and youthful. Exactly, I love that. Okay,
now
so
what's
this is kind of just fun for if you're having a glitter moment. Like today, it's my birthday, Wendy. So it's a glitter moment for me.
Sadie.
It's a glitter moment for me. These are from Hard Candy. This is their gel palette.
Are you going out tonight?
I am. In New York, I'm going out. Date.
With a bunch of, date, perfect.
I mean, why not, right?
Laid?
Well, I'd hope so.
Perfect.
Oh, anyway, let's get back to the palettes. So these are super great. These are the Glitterazzi. They are so cool because
my gosh.
They are multi-use shimmer. It's packed with vibrant, wonderful, beautiful shimmer. But what I
Look
really
how they
love,
move. Can we get a
do you
moving
see that,
camera?
how it moves on there?
Look.
So it's gel. But what's so cool is, like, look at this. Look. You can combine colors. So it's multi-use. It glides on so easily. This is for body.
If I was 22, I'd care.
I mean, why not? Body or on your face. Love that.
Well,
All right, now we need to get rid of this. It's very long lasting. Okay.
More for the Boofs.
Check this out. Okay. If you want a subtle hint of color but a little bit of SPF in your lip balm, Sun Bum. These are great. These are all at CVS. So awesome.
This is so good.
These are only $5.99.
And what I love about a lip tint is that it's not the lipstick. Like, you don't look like you're trying hard or putting effort into him. You know, he just happens to be there and your lips are a beautiful color.
Sort of like the undone done.
Yeah,
yes.
If you smoke blunts, you definitely need this.
Okay. I mean, we're just getting honest, right? It's true.
Well, I'm just saying, no, but it's beautiful. All right, I want all of these.
You can have them all. Okay.
And these too.
Like we saw in our last segment, just take the whole table.
Yeah.
In our last segment, we need some hand sanitizer.
This
like
is how you do it
glamorous. This is from Touchland.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, these are really great sanitizing mists that are 8 different fragrances. They smell amazing, but the best part is, you guys, they moisturize your hands. So they don't dry it out.
I feel it.
Right?
Look how
So good.
Fabulous the containers look.
Beautiful. Watermelon, citrus, so many great fragrances. I love that. Only 12 bucks, but I would stock up while you can. Yeah. So we'll take these? Okay,
yes.
we'll take those too. All right, getting into body.
All of them, please.
Take all of it. They're kind of glued down. We'll get it later.
Okay. No,
Getting into body. So this is the
take the
Kiwi Botanical
things.
Soothing Shower Gel right here. You're gonna love this because it has Manuka
Bless
honey.
you, by the way.
God
One
bless
more
you.
sneeze and you gotta get out.
Yep.
Now, we already talked.
We want some, I need some more of this just from that sneeze.
Exactly.
All right. Okay, so this has Manuka honey from New Zealand. It's
Now, what
super
is this?
calming.
What
so
is
this
this?
is the Kiwi Botanical Soothing Shower Gel. It is so great. It's under 10 bucks. It's soothing.
This is a nice thank you for inviting me to dinner gift.
Yes, keep this. Yes, the chamomile. It's almost like a spa treatment during the shower, right? It's only $7.97. You just put it in a bouquet like this. You're ready to go. Okay, are you ready to smell like you're on vacation?
Ding
Your hair?
dong.
Ding dong. She's ready to go. I love this. Smell this in my hair. Are you smelling this?
Wow.
This is the Biolage all-in-one coconut infusion multi-benefit spray. What I love about this, you can put it on wet hair or dry hair.
What's it doing?
It's making you look fab, actually. But it's for shine, defrizzing, for detangling. Put it on wet, put it on dry, moisturizes your hair. What I also love, though,
Put it on the cats, put it on the dogs.
I have two dogs, you've got your cats, let's do it.
Would you ever put it on your dogs?
I mean, it's paraben-free, but I would make it a nice little moment for them, like they could walk into.
Yeah.
Like a mist moment.
You
I don't know.
understand? You're a girl after my heart,
I mean,
Sadie.
I know. Okay, last but not least.
This is good too.
Isn't that great? It smells so good.
So far, everything here is really fabulous.
I'm loving it.
Including the glitter
Including
eyeshadow.
the glitter.
I'm just not that
Which,
girl.
by the way, I have to add, this is from Walmart, which is insane.
Okay.
Walmart, come on.
How fast?
Okay, then let's get to this. This is from colorstreet.com.
I'm scared.
I know, I knew you would be a little bit, but I have to tell you guys, it is so cool. These are 100% nail polish strips. We know that the French manicure is so in right now. We saw Kylie Jenner do a little selfie moment with her French tips. It is back with a vengeance.
I get it, but you know what? One thing I forgot to ask Doc Garage.
What?
All these long nails, you know what you have going on under
Yeah, but
there?
look,
A Corona.
But yeah, so don't go to the salon. Do it at home. These are great. They're under 12 bucks. They stick
If your
to your
nails
nail.
are over your nail bed,
Look
you're
at
up
this.
to something.
They stick to your nail, file away.
All right.
They last for 10 days, but the best part, if you do get sick of it, you can take it off with nail polish
These
remover.
last for 10 days?
Yes.
Oh, nail polish remover?
Yes, so you file away and you get it done. You're just doing it at home, no germs.
You know what? Sadie Shady.
Oh,
Murray.
wait, no, this would be shady. Ashley Graham can have this. Whoa!
For more information on these products, go to wendyshow.com. Welcome back. It's time for Ask Wendy. I never realized how many close talkers there were around here until in between commercials. And the person who actually that I was calling out during Hot Topics, Suzanne, is not even out here right now. But everybody's talking close. I'm like, get out of here with that. Like, stop talking close. No, you do it all the time. No, I mean, you do it all the time. Like, you know the proper. He doesn't. You don't. You don't. Come on. Hi, it's time for Ask Wendy. What's your name? Where you from?
Hi, I'm Maddie. I'm from upstate New York. I'm
Hi,
a graduate.
Maddie.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, thank you. Where do you you're in graduate school?
Yes, yes.
What are you studying?
Psychotherapy.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so how can we help, Maddie?
How you doing?
I'm not sure.
So I grew up with this girl my whole life.
Come on over.
The past 3 years, she's kind of been a little shady, so I cut it off. We're not friends anymore. She was
Okay.
kind of mean. She just got a house with her boyfriend, though, and they're getting engaged, I guess. So, you know, big deal. But me and my friends see him out every weekend. He's kind of flirting with a bunch of girls, hitting on girls. He's been in some of my friends' DMs. If it was me, I'd want to know. But again, we're ex-friends, so do I tell her?
Why are you ex-friends? Tell me what she did that's so bad. And by the way, your eyebrows are everything.
Thank you.
Yes.
So
what the Brooke Shields is going on. I love it.
I use soap brows.
Yeah. Sewed brows.
Soap brows, like a bar of soap.
Oh, yeah, right. And then you pull it up.
Yes.
With a
setting
toothbrush
spray.
or something.
Yeah.
Setting spray. Okay.
Yeah.
Maddie,
So,
go ahead.
We're ex-friends. She was a very angry person. I just moved out of my life. I went to grad school. She started working. She would kind of drink a lot. We were just very different. It wasn't really a bad ending.
You're studying a
but
career and she's just an employee someplace.
Yeah.
And that's not a bad thing. At least she's working, but you understand sometimes you outgrow people, and I wouldn't be involved. Are you friends enough with her, even though you said ex-friend? Like, when she has her wedding, do you think she'll invite you?
No, we really don't talk.
Okay, then leave it alone.
Okay.
Leave it alone.
Yeah.
Leave it alone. Okay? All right, Maddie.
Thank you.
Oh, we'll be right back. It is no secret that I love the medical profession. It just so happens I did not know that Teresa over here, don't turn it on though. It won't get caught in your hair, but it'll get caught in mine. Okay. Come on over. This is my eye candy. I had no idea that this fashionable fashion doll is a nurse. Here in New York. So here's what I love. I love your earrings. They're not for me, but I love them for you.
Thank you.
The sweater is everything. You've got nothing on except for a pair of Poom Poom shorts and some Gucci boots.
Yes. Hi, Wendy. How you doing? This top is $12. The shorts is $21. And we all know what these shoes are.
Teresa, thank you. We'll be right back. If you're in my city and you don't come here, you're corny, okay? There is so much going on behind the scenes. Am I correct? No, look, the tickets are free. Slide through, wendyshow.com. We'll be right back. I can't explain it. You just have to come here, and I'm sorry. Again, wendyshow.com. It's a party, right? You all been watching what I'm watching back here. Tomorrow, everybody, well, first of all, tomorrow with the hot topics, of course. And I love you for watching today. I'll see you next time on Wendy. Bye. Come on, elbow.
How you doing?
Nice.